Well, hello, folks. Welcome to another night of Passim Streams. We are putting on streaming shows through the Passim website, through our Facebook, through our YouTube, our Twitch, and our Periscope. Are you following us on Twitch and Periscope? I'm not, but maybe I should. Maybe I could learn a thing or two from the kids on the Twitch and the Periscope. Thank you for being here tonight. My name is Matt Smith. I am the managing director of Passim. Let me tell you a little bit about Passim before we get things started tonight. Passim is a nonprofit organization. I'm guessing a lot of you know that already. We've been running as a nonprofit for about 26 years, but the club has been around for over 60 years in Harvard Square, starting out as the Club 47 back in 1958. These days, as a nonprofit, we are putting on shows 7 nights a week during normal times. We have been taking the entire operation and putting it online, still streaming shows nearly 7 nights a week. We also run a music school, and you can find out information about that at passim.org/classes. Vance Gilbert is going to be doing a workshop tomorrow afternoon. You can find out about that there at passim.org/classes. We have outreach programs. We had our Celtic Festival back last month. We give grants to artists through our Iguana Music Fund. Back in December, we gave away $40,000 in grants to New England-based artists to help with their projects. But also last year, when we shut down, we started something called the PAIR Fund, and that is the Passim Emergency Artist Relief Fund. Through that fund, we raised and distributed over $147,000 to help this is to help any artist that has played at Passim within the last 10 years, just to help with their living costs, because this has been a trying time for everyone, and we wanted to make sure that we kept giving back to the community. This is how we are raising money right now. This is how we are operating. Normally, during a show like tonight, we'd have a packed house. We'd be selling food. We'd be selling drinks. You'd get a membership to Passim, and we don't have that right now. This is what we have, and we appreciate you all tuning in, but it helps us out a lot also if you share this stream on your own pages, and also consider making a donation. Donations tonight are going to be split between Vance and the club, and through Black History Month this February, we are also giving away part of the Passim side of the donations to charities of artist choices. And Vance has chosen this one, womenfromboston.org, wfboston.org, so you can make your donation tonight to Passim and to the show here is going to help that organization as well. So thank you for being here and being part of this. We've had several folks saying how excited they are about Vance. Vance has been doing his own live streams on Monday nights. You can still catch those, but you can make a donation here tonight at passim.org/stream. I saw some questions about how to make donations and how to buy a ticket. It's not a ticket purchase. It is a donation that you're making towards this show, which is going to be split between Vance and the club. And we are thrilled to welcome to our virtual stage here someone who's been my friend for over 25 years, and he's got very clean teeth. Vance Gilbert.
Shoot! Did it start? I hope you'll excuse me. I didn't realize we was on. Hey, Matt.
I'm flossing now too.
Oh, that just sounds wrong. That's
So Vance and I have been friends for over 25 years. We were just talking about how we miss going out for lunch together.
Yeah.
And Vance was kind enough to help us as part of our Black History Month programming. You can actually find out all about our Black History Month programming here. That is a page that is going to stay up beyond Black History Month, because it is not something that just exists in this month. It continues throughout time. So we're so appreciative of having Vance as part of our family here at Passim. And how are you doing? How are you holding up? What have you got scheduled for Monday? That's the big question, right? What's the theme?
Monday,
You're not wearing pajamas right now.
No, I know. Right? I decided to dress up for you guys a little bit. I got my performance glasses. I got my shoe tree going on here in the background.
Very nice.
And
very nice.
I got my teddy bear dog over here. So I am, but I'm doing good. This Monday coming is a no agenda evening. I'm just gonna sing. Every 4 or 5 of those, I just do one where I'm not trying to string things together. But it's Monday night, 7:30 Eastern Time, and Vance Gilbert's Acoustic Pajama Party, and we are coming up on episode number 47.
Who'd have thunk, right?
Which just
Who'd have
speaks.
thunk?
It just speaks to what it speaks to.
I was just talking with folks the other day. Now, Vance, you were part of my birthday show last year, where we had 20 people on stage and crammed into the green room,
Oh
and
my
that was
God.
one of the last kind of big events we had in the club. We closed down about a month later. We're coming up on our 1 year anniversary of closing down, but we've been able to survive by doing things like
Yeah,
this.
and that was a musical highlight. One of the musical highlights in my life. I just to tell the story real quick for your birthday. I think what I did. I asked. Everybody came up and did did a cooperative tune with somebody else, and I did. Let's Get It On, Marvin Gaye's "Let's Get It On"
With everybody.
with two harps. And I started, and I looked over at, what was that harp player's name? What was her name?
Well, you had Maeve Gilchrist and Maury Campbell.
Yeah, it was Maeve. I looked over and I said,
Yeah.
Really? I asked for blues, harp, and this is what you gave me, Matt? And we launched into the tune, and we murdered it. I mean, it was just,
it was
it was
ridiculous.
so much fun.
Magical.
And so magical. But here we are. I see some names on the side here. Some people I recognize, some I don't. I really appreciate folks making this effort to come out to support me, but even more so supporting Club Passim, because as Dave Carter would say, this is my home.
Yeah. Well, may it
you,
always be. May it always be, and we are thrilled to have you here. Take it away, Vance.
Thank you, Matt. Ciao. Hi, folks. Let me get rid of that earplug because I ain't talking to nobody anymore for now. Hovering by my suitcase, trying to find a warm place to spend the night. Heavy rain falling, seems I hear your voice calling. It's alright. It's a rainy night in Georgia. It's a rainy night in Georgia. Lord, I do believe it's raining all over this world. I feel like it's raining all over this world. Neon lights are flashing, taxi cabs and buses are passing through the night. Distant moaning of a train seems to play a sad refrain to the night. Yada da da da. It's a rainy night in Georgia. Such a rainy night in Georgia. Lord, I do believe it's raining all over this world. I feel like it's raining all over this world. Sometimes I wonder, it still turns out the same. No matter how you look at it or think of it, this is life, and sometimes you just gotta play that game. I find me a place in a boxcar, so I take my guitar to pass the time. Late at night, it's hard to rest, so I'll hold your picture to my chest, and I feel fine. rainy night in Georgia. Such a rainy night in Georgia. Lord, I do believe it's raining all over this world. I feel like it's raining all over this world. Raining, raining. Raining and raining and raining. Hi and welcome. Welcome to this show. Welcome to this show. This is my Passim show. Don't trust your daughter if she calls your boss by his first name. Don't trust the pilot if you find him down on one knee and praying. Don't trust your bookie if he's reading Vegetarian Times. Don't trust your bookies over under Christians and Alliance. What were you thinking? You ought to know better by now. Alamo wasn't enough for you. You bought a ticket on the Lusitanian. What were you thinking? Were you in your right mind? Dinner, drinks in a first class seat, cruising on the Hindenburg. Don't trust your barber if his boy ain't on your little league team. Don't trust your mama if you and your daddy don't look the same. Don't trust your preacher if he brings a Bible to a gunfight. Don't trust your kitty if he smiles and the canary is quiet. What were you thinking? You ought to know better by now. Bed and breakfast on Mount Vesuvius, shopping in Old Pompeii. What were you thinking? Were you in your right mind? Hanging around Krakatoa, admiring all the pretty lights. What were you thinking? Hey, hey, yeah. What were you thinking when you did that thing? What were you thinking? Hey, what were you thinking? I see Abby Altman's in here. Yeah, I mean, you got cats. Don't trust them. You don't know what might happen. You turn your back. Don't trust your lawyer if he winks and blows a kiss to your wife. Don't trust the hangman if he winks and blows a kiss to your wife. Don't trust the judge if you cut him off on San Pedro Drive. Don't trust the jury if you dated numbers 2, 3, and 5. Honey, what were you thinking? You ought to know better by now. Fresh air on a motel balcony in Memphis, Tennessee. What were you thinking? Were you in your right mind? Who takes a vacation to Poland September 1939? What were you thinking when you did that thing? What were you thinking? for you, baby. Boom, boom, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Boom, 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 boom. Look at my pretty colored pencils. Boom, boom, boom. You in my house. Boom, boom, boom. I got a nice glue stick. Boom, boom. They put in my pillbox. Boom. Here's my stuffed doggy. Boom, 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 boom. What were you thinking when you did that thing? Oh no, it's gonna be one of those type of evenings. It's gonna be, you got that same pillbox, Nancy? Yeah. Hey, my pillbox! Got all kinds of pills in it too. Woo, maybe I need to take some. Oh man, I love playing for you people. Even though I can't hear you. Molly Pinto Madigan, she got 3 names. That girl is, she. Oh, you like my shoe tree? I got my shoe tree back here. And the other shoes are on the door. I hung them in effigy for you people because I would just assume have my shoes on one of these stages somewhere, but this will do for now. I see a bunch of people over here on the side that I love. Penny, Nancy, Bernie, and Pretty Colored Pencils. No, I think maybe that's the name of my next album, Pretty Colored Pencils. Look at them. Somebody gave me them for Christmas. People are giving people colored pencils and coloring books when they know they need to chill out. And I got like two sets of coloring books. People are like, oh my gosh. Anyway, I have a bunch of new tones. I've been playing, of course, I got my Monday night show, and you can catch me there, but I don't know how many people do that. So I've got a bunch of new tunes I want to play for you here, and I'll get to them. And some of them I don't even have memorized yet, but Pretty Colored Pencil, that's a great name. That's a good name for an album, isn't it, Eddie? That's great. Yeah, that should be fun. This is off of the most recent album, which, oh my gosh, just over a year ago I had, was it over a year ago? Yeah, my album release at Passim, which was a blast. And this is the lead-off cut off of that new album called Good Good Man, and it was going places. It was about to get reviewed in Rolling Stone and all this other stuff, and I had people pushing it behind me. Then the world got sick, and life changed, and but I persevere. I just hope I'm not too old by the time the world gets well enough for me to tour, that I'm not trying to do this from a walker. And I don't think that'll be the case. I think we're going to be A-okay. Abby, really? This is a lovely soundtrack to do my taxes. Nice. Okay. All right. Tax man. You can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live too long. One is as sweet as your very first kiss, the other gonna go down strong. Neither one will sustain you when the other make your belly lame and go wrong. You can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live too long. You can sing yourself a lullaby like your mama sang to you. Hers was just like a ringing a bell. Yours is like a worn-out shoe. She had her voice just like honey. Yours just like leather nails and glue. You can sing yourself a lullaby like your mama sang to you. Oh, yeah. You can cry, cry, cry like no tomorrow, but yesterday didn't come and gone. Hijack the pie and the whiskey, kidnap your mama's soul. Oh, but worn-out shoes, well, they're made for walking. You better get walking, 'cause you ain't gonna be here long. You can cry, cry, cry like no tomorrow. You can sing yourself a lullaby, yes you can. You can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live too long. Yeah. That's the second song off of the album Good Good Man, which I'll do that tune. I wish I was a good, good man, standing with your hand in mine, doing everything just right. How happy we would be. Instead you're looking at a no good fool, giving him the sad, sad eye, doing what your good book tells you when you see a man in need. I don't want your charity, you ain't got to toe that line. If I had a different history, tell me, would it make you mine? If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. Pity on us simple minded. We make a lot of bad mistakes. We never seem to roll 11. We never seem to catch a break. And I've done things there's no excuse for. Ain't no mean to turn back time. I'm busy trying to fix tomorrow by leaving yesterday behind. I hear you come confusing love and forgiveness, making me some special case. If you didn't have to save me, would you love me anyway? If I was a good, 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 good man. Oh, if I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If If I was a broken angel, if I stood at heaven's gate, if I was in all this wreckage, tell me, would it be too late? If I was a good man. 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 If he was a good man. That background singing. It was a good man. That's how I think about that song. I wish somebody else would cover it so I could stop doing these damn things. Shoot, I can make some money. See, somebody should do that, like Jason Isbell or one of these up-and-coming country people. Because it could be country or anything. It could be country or anything. Hey, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, even if you are doing something, if you have time at 1 o'clock, check out this class I'm teaching called Your Song and Your Song Alone, where we talk about just this very kind of thing. I'm going to talk about playing songs that you can either release to the public, or maybe you have a song that's just all about you and just something that you don't really care if anybody else thinks is marketable or anything else. So come to this class. It's going to be a blast. I don't really have any idea what's going to happen with it. I'm going to do a lot of talking and example doing and everything else. But in the meantime, let me do it. Thank you, CJ. Let me just do what I'm doing here. Oh, let me play this new song for you. This might be the newest, one of the newest anyway. I hope he's the one this time. He sees you as a mystery. And that he doesn't mind some history. And understands that goodness doesn't spring from nowhere. I hope he's the one this time. I pray to God that he's an A1 listener. Fingers crossed that he's a kick-ass kisser. And hold your hand for no good reason. Who'd hold against you all you meant to someone else? What fool will leave you broken like the last one always does? I hope he's the one this time. May your party go on uninterrupted. And as your heart gets reconstructed, you untie the pretty bows of compromise. Cue up the band and dry your eyes. And say that he's the one. Maybe he's the one. I hope he's the one this time. I love that song so much. One of the nights I played my pajama party, I played it twice. I just played it twice. Maybe I could call the new album He's the One This Time. That would be a great name for an album. Let me know what you think. Maddie, I think it's a great song too. I love that song so much. It's just, here's a Halloween tune. Once upon a time when we were dead, just wandering around, biting and eating everybody all over town. Not a lot of brain function at the old spinal cord junction, so we amble and we ramble and make the strangest of sounds. With all that tromping and marauding and human smokers bold and other zombie business, a zombie surely can get bored. So when two zombies meet each other and bump foreheads, it's no mistake. It's a perfect opportunity for some zombie patty cake, zombie patty cake. Clap the back of both hands, and the right, then the left, and the wrist of your friends. You hope your arms don't fall off and your elbows don't break. Other than that, have yourself a nice time. Then play you some zombie patty cake. Well, I think I ate the sailor that went to CCC. He tasted kind of salty. Well, at least he did to me. And I remember very fondly that baker baking just as fast as he can. I have it on good authority that he's the sweetest old man. Yeah, we have lowered expectations whenever we try to dance, because you bound to step on somebody's foot and take down their zombie pants. And if zombie pants falling down wasn't the worst mistake, when your leg come clean off with it, it's time for zombie patty cake. A zombie patty cake. Clap the back of both hands, and the right, then the left, and the wrist of your friends. We thought about square dancing, but those rules, for goodness sake, let's do something we can handle. Let's play some zombie patty cake. I just realized this song sounds like one of them Martin Sexton tunes. I don't want that tune. He goes, you clap the shuffle, and the shuffle. I don't know what he's saying, but he turns his face into this trumpet kind of thing, and he goes, yes, yes. So if you ever wake up and find yourself dead, and you and your zombie friends walking around scratching your head, you're looking for entertainment options in which we all can partake, get yourself a zombie partner, play some zombie patty cake. Zombie patty cake, clap the back of both hands, and the right, then the left, then the wrist of your friends. Sorry, Martin Sexton, I know that was a really unfortunate break, but I'm just playing me some zombie patty cake. Clap the back of both hands, and the right, then the left, and the wrist of your friends. We thought about breakdancing, but there's too much at stake, so we go with this. We played some zombie patty cake. I like the way I am. I like to change the way I am. Yeah. God, I have lost my mind. Where are them damn pills at? Which one of these is the one for whatever? I'm going through my list of tunes that I've been mildly prolific. One of the things that I've done recently is write songs that I'm not sure I'm going to keep, and song not sure that's going to end up on an album. And I'm pretty proud of that because I'm one of those people that I get an idea and I hammer it into submission, and sometimes it's not good for either me or the song to beat it up so profoundly. So there are some songs that I'm not sure are going anywhere, and some songs that I'm sure. Oh, there's my glue stick. I dropped my glue stick. I don't need it. I don't need it though. Yeah, so it's unlike me to go rifling through papers to sing, but I've been kind of prolific, and I haven't had the need to memorize anything because I've never left the house. But this one is. Let me get that right. Let me get that right. Let me get that right. That's close enough. Good, good. You can pay what you want for this show. Suggested donation. You saw what that was. So I figure if I don't make it through this song, it wasn't for lack of trying. We are owners of standard poodles, one of which is got a little bit of illness now because she's old. But in 2019, we lost Roscoe, and we will never be the same. I think they teach us something when they're here. I'm not sure what that is yet, what they teach us when they leave. But it took a year plus to write this song. And this is for Roscoe. Walk slowly with me. "12 years of twisting in the air, ball catching and landing like you never left the ground. Now there's no legs to navigate these stairs. Stand behind me, kindly lift me going up and going down. Walk slowly with me." Our first night, so uncertain, you and I, we weren't ready until you looked up at the lights of an airplane. You tracked it clear across the sky until it disappeared, blinking behind the Jurgensens' house. I know where you are. Put a good word in for me. Where will I go? When I'm done, we'll have to see. I will find you. Not even God can stop me. Yes, that's your ball. In the corner, by the chair, with my best arm, I will throw it over there for a good boy. Almost home now. Walk slowly with me. God damn it, I almost made it through. There. That's going to be interesting in the studio. Uh, that's definitely one of those songs that, well, we'd like to make it to an album, but we'll see what happens because it's one of those very personal kind of tunes that you don't know what it connects to or who or what. And we'll talk about that tomorrow in the class thing. Well, thank you, Eddie. Thanks for digging it. Thank you, Summer. Summer McCall, you sound like you should be modeling bathing suits or something. I don't know if that's a man or a woman, but you should be modeling bathing suits with the name Summer McCall. Hello, I'm Summer McCall. It's such a great name. Yeah. This is my hit. Calling it bathing suit weather. Some of you so funny. Unfamiliar moon. Stars are out of place. Everything is new. Everything is changed. Like a baby child just has to cry when she sees it for the first time and she don't understand. Now then there's no you. Everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. That can't be our song. Those are the words I know. The melody's all wrong, but the DJ says that's how it goes. Like a child has to learn on his own. You get too close to a bird and she'll be gone. Now then there's no you. Everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. This can't be my house. How can this be home? I don't recognize it. Anymore. Each step to the front door is higher than I've known. It's like climbing up a mountain, 'cause now I climb alone. Now then there's no you. Everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. Now then there's no you. Everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Here's a song I wrote last year around this time. Sure, Wayne, I'll play that. This is my tribute to John Prine. They'll bring the Black History thing into this. I remember coming up, you know, when I was started to do this folk music thing, I had to look back at myself and realize where I had come from. I grew up in Philadelphia, and my parents moved to a little suburb outside of Philly named Willingboro, New Jersey. They moved there, but I found them. And my whole musical upbringing was R&B and soft rock and whatever jazz my brother or whoever else was spinning on the turntable. And then I got to college and people were playing everything from Bonnie Raitt to Livingston and James Taylor and Grateful Dead. And every once in a while I come across somebody black like Taj Mahal or Bill Withers or such. But I always thought of folk music as white people's music that began with the letter J. Jackson Browne, Joni Mitchell, John Denver, and the list goes on and on and on. My little dumb racist ass. But racism comes from ignorance, not from malevolence. Let's just be clear about that. But I didn't know. I just every time somebody put one of those albums on, I was like, oh, really? Seriously? But I remember the first time I heard John Prine, and it was just so simple. This guy, I said to myself, this guy's really just telling a simple story. Because he was and particularly a guy singing that he was an old woman named after his mother and such. I was like, that's a really brave bunch of writing. So I started getting into John Prine, a little, you know, like anybody that does what we do has to. And when he passed, I felt like there was a real gap opened up for me. And also illuminated the stupid disease that we're dealing with. But that gap opened up and I filled it with this song the best I could. It goes like this. Pink ripe peaches in a pretty glass bowl, goldfinch chirping on the telephone pole, clothesline humming, I can hear it sing when the wind is blowing through everything. Last day of winter, first day of spring, living ain't easy like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Kitchen table covered with magazines, fresh cup of coffee, franks and beans, daffodils blooming by the garden stairs. I don't remember ever planting them there. Last day of winter, first day of spring, living ain't easy like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Ah, come on, Noah. respectable. Whippoorwill whistling, robin on the wing, fresh cut apple, telephone ring. Any interruption, well, that's good enough for me. What I wouldn't give for your company. Last day of winter, first day of spring. Living ain't easy like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Trying to make a life out of simple things. That was a good one. That's the end of the little more. Oh, I love that song. It's so fun to play. I'm going to do it up on an album. I'm going to do it up just the way John Prine would, maybe with a lap steel and somebody on the brush is going. People are gonna say, "Oh, it's a John Prine song," and then my brown butterbees going, "Eh." Maybe I'll even rap in the other. No, I won't do that. I promise. I promise I won't do that. But I do love playing that song. Somebody mentioned that I did a Livingston Taylor call out. Maybe I'll do a Liv Taylor song. Let me do this Liv Taylor song. I'm calling you this morning with a little bad news. Dear one, please sit down, 'cause you're gonna have the blues. I was a freight train coming on home when you said you'd have me back, but a sweet smile pulled the train off the track. Now I know it broke your daddy's heart when he saw you marry me. And the I told you so's came pouring in when I broke up our family. Well, it may sound crazy, baby, but in my love there's no lie. When a sweet smile pulled the train off the track. Tonight when you tuck in little Sam, tell him you don't know. Make me up one more excuse, break it to him slow. For sometimes when a heart breaks slowly, it doesn't have to cry. with a sweet smile. Pull the train off the track. I was a freight train coming on home when you said you'd have me back. What a sweet smile. Pull the train off the track. Oh, I love that song. Yay, y'all. When evening falls on Brunswick County, I can hear Atlantic water lap around the eastern shore, as far in as Diamond Town. Cannonballs from blockade runners sit silent in the old town ruins. Confederate and Union ships lie mute in their watery drown. It's quiet on the ocean highway, Sandy Creek to Calabash. I come in from Pender County, all because you asked to hold my hand. When evening falls on Brunswick County, I can hear your laughter as it echoes round the eastern shore, as far in as Varnum Town. It's quiet on the ocean highway, Sandy Creek to Calabash. I come in from Pender County, all because you asked to hold my hand. When evening falls on Brunswick County, I can hear your laughter as it echoes round the eastern shore, as far in as Varnum Town. Let me do a couple more tunes for you people. This is I speak for all of my musical brethren that say, whilst, that's an old Jack Benny using word, whilst we appreciate your support, the suggested donation and such and all that, we also appreciate the opportunity to play. Otherwise, we mellow and ripen and rot. And it's just great to have this opportunity to sing for people. And this week I get to do it twice. Monday night coming is Vance Gilbert's 47th acoustic pajama party, and that's 7:30 over on YouTube Eastern Time. In the meantime, tomorrow I get to talk about what it means for you to write a song yourself. Show up to that. Yeah, it's reasonably priced. Show up to that thing for the classes, because it's going to be a blast. I'm going to give you a lot to say. I want to know what it is you want to say when you write a song. I find myself writing songs that, is that going to work? Will they like that? Will they like that? And invariably, it's true. The best songs end up being just great songs because they're just great songs. And sometimes they even betray their subject material and step miles away from what they were actually supposed to be about. But there's so many ways to skin that cat. I'm so sorry, Abby. I hope that isn't offensive to you. You are a cat owner. We don't really want to skin any cats here. We just want to poke them incessantly or pinch their backs and give them fluids. Yeah, yeah. If you've ever had to do that, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me play this song for you out of my childhood. As a black American musician, I'm black. I'm black. Okay, I filled the Black History Month required. Black! Black! This song, I adore this song. Breaking all the rules, playing a bunch of ballads in a row. You can handle it. This is a song that was big just as I was heading into high school, junior high, by a Canadian group called Skylark. And I dedicate it to the frontline workers. Thank you, Mark. No rules. Mark says no rules. I dedicate it to frontline workers because that song is originally about a guy goes to pick up a woman that he wants to take on a date. They've just barely started seeing each other, and he's going to pick her up. And she is a hospice nurse. That's her gig. She's a hospice nurse. And he gets the requisite flowers and makes the... It secures the dinner for that evening, the reservation, and he goes to the house and he knocks on the door, and she takes a while for it to answer, and she comes to the door and she is a wreck. Her mascara is running. She's in a house coat, and he just wonders what happened, and she says, the inevitable happened. She lost 2 of her hospice charges, and I guess she had gotten very close to them, and that was all that she could take that day. And it just broke her heart, and that's where she was. And she says, no, but I want to go out, so you come in. And he sits down, and she said, let me go get myself together. And he sits down in front of the TV, and he's going around the channels. And he realizes that after like 15 or 20 minutes have gone by, so not really knowing her that well, he takes the chance and he goes down the hall and he peeks into what is her bedroom. And she is, her feet are on the floor, but she's laid out across the bed, still in her house coat, with her dress in one hand or her shoes in the other that she was going to go out in that night. So he takes her shoes off, swings her legs back up onto the bed, and makes that sort of cover burrito, makes the burrito out of her and covers her up and sees himself out. And he's a lyricist and a poet, and he writes at least most of the lyric for this song and gives it to his friend who is in this group, Skylark. Lead singer is Donnie Gerard. Only black guy I know from Vancouver, Canada. And Donnie Gerard has been quoted in various things saying he never understood what the big deal was about this song, which just cracks me up because it's one of the best pop vocals that I could ever come across. If you want to see, listen to one of the greatest pop vocals of all time, as far as I'm concerned, pull up Wildflower by Skylark. And I hope to do it justice. She's faced the hardest times you could imagine. Many times her eyes held back the tears. And when her youthful world was about to fall in, each time her slender shoulders bore the weight of all her fears, and the sorrow no one hears still rings in midnight silence through her ear. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, for she's a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a free and gentle flower, growing wild. And if by chance I should hold her, let me hold her for a while. But if allowed just one possession, I would pick her from the garden to be mine. Be careful how you touch her, for she'll awaken, and sleep's the only freedom that she knows. And when you walk into her eyes, you won't believe the way she's always playing for her debt she never owed. The sorrow wing still blows, but only she can hear it, so she goes. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, for she's a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a free and gentle flower, growing wild. She's a flower, growing wild. She's growing wild. You guys, thank you so much. This was just... Maddie, this was a blast. Thank you for having me. Monday night, more of the same, but I will be in pajamas over on YouTube. That's what I do. Tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock, go to Passim, sign up for the songwriting thing. If you have a little extra cash, you want to spend some time with me, I'll spend an hour and a half, 2 hours. We can look at some songs, and I'm going to go over to Zoom and we can hang out. I can see some faces, and I'll play something else if you want me to do something else over there. But this is just such a gift to me. I hope you liked it, but it was such a gift. It's such a gift to me to be able to do this. Big hugs to you, Penny.
Vance, we love you so much. It is
my gosh,
great to hear you.
Oh, Maddie, this was such a blast.
What a cool thing! What a cool thing! I was saying that it was just over a year ago on February 1st when you released Good Man at Passim with the full band.
Was it February 1st?
February 1st, 2 sold-out shows with the full band.
It was a full band. I had Sonia Taylor and her husband on guitars.
It was
and
unbelievable.
Herb Gardner on piano and trombone, and it was. We were black, we were white, we were old, we were young. It was
and it all came together. Stage. It was a magical night. Such a magical night.
Well, it was. And you made that happen, Maddie, because you let us come in hours early to rehearse. And,
all that meant is that I got to hear the music even more. So it was no problem for me.
Matthew, you make Passim home. You and Abby and all your staff, you make Passim home. I'm not the only one, I'm sure, that writes thinking, how is this going to go over at Passim? That's how what are we doing it for?
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll talk about something else. You write for yourself. But I write, and the final look at the song is going like, if I'm standing on the edge of that stage by those windows, will this work? And I have done that for a quarter century or more now. So thank you for all you do. And thanks for this, Crystal, Heather, all the people on this feed. I probably don't get the other feeds here, but
Lewis on there too.
Everybody.
Good to see Lewis. Well, folks, you can head on over to Zoom for the encore. I'll post here's the information. It's already in the chat as well. You can find the link right there. And thank you to Vance. Remember that 10% of the money that's coming in on the Passim side, not on the Vance side. This is like Vance's, we're paying Vance for this, is going to go to the Women's Foundation of Boston. So thank you to Vance for choosing that charity for us to be contributing to here tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in at passim.org/stream for all that we have going on. And you can go to passim.org/Black History for the Black History programming that we have this month. That page will remain up beyond February.
Sorry, I just felt... go ahead. Please continue. Matt.
Vance has a workshop tomorrow. Passim.org/classes is where you can find information about that. And if you want to make a donation to the Pear Fund, that helps artists at passim.org/Pear Fund. That's the Passim Emergency Artist Relief Fund to help people with pandemic survival. It's a lot of information, I know. We are so glad that you tuned in tonight. Please come over to the encore and get a chance to chat with Vance. Vance, thank you so much for doing this. Once again, you're a good friend, and I love you.
I love you too, buddy. Thank you so much for having me. Maddie, can I just play for another 2 hours or so? Is that be all right?
No.
All right, no, I'll go over to.
You've got Monday. Everyone can come back on Monday.
Okay, all right, Monday. But please support Passim, and thank you all. Much love. Ciao.
All right, folks. Thanks for being here tonight. We will see you again soon, hopefully in the room.